tonight on BBC One. At 7 o'clock, Tomorrow's World includes a look at the dangers of driving.
Barry, I've commandeered a vehicle.
The old trick, eh? Eat the telly before I get a chance to nick you. It's a toaster?
Charlie, you have been defeated. Surrender. You have failed.
Insufficient data.
Nazi ain't got no humanity. They're the foot soldiers of a Jew-hating, mass-murdering maniac, and they need to be destroyed. That's why any and every sumbitch we find wearing a Nazi uniform, they're gonna die.
Is this world protected? But you're not the first lot to have come here. Oh, there have been so many. And what you've got to ask is, what happened to them? Hello. I'm the doctor.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good morning, hope you're doing well. I know it's 4 o'clock in England, right? 4 o'clock, I'm on, everyone's like, what? Where? Who? Like, the first hour of the show gets nobody watching on Thursdays. Like, I guess they catch up with it, right? But I don't know. Nobody comes to watch. It's, yeah, it was a John the Cossack. It's just me. I know, but we can do it whatever we want, right? We can. I can play this clip for you, right?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Jesus! God!
Blinking it in.
Oh my God! It's in my fucking mouth!
Wait, hang on. I gotta post this on Facebook.
No!
Hashtag Mondays.
Oh my God!
Look, I'm so sorry.
I swear
I'm
to God,
so
it was an
sorry.
accident. We're so sorry.
Well, I guess it's all right. Those are the rejected sickle cell samples.
Ah, you hear that, Johnny? You're covered in rejected black guy sperm. You look like a Kardashian.
Yeah, you can get away with shit like that.
Rabbi, you're a very naughty boy.
That is true, Nicola. That is true. Looking festive early. You know, it's June, darling. You know, it's June. You know, we have time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? I have succumbed to the inevitable thought, right? I think I just have to, I just have to succumb to, hey, Daisy, how you doing? That Supergirl is shit. Right? I think Millie Alcott got super screwed over in the publicity, right? I think everything she said got taken out of context. I really didn't hear anything she said that I thought was that bad, right? The first thing was that she was talking about, like, you know, people talking shit about online. And then she looks at the name and it says, at Christian Dad or something like Christian Dad of 4, right? And her point was, well, that's not very Christian behavior, right? And then it came out, anti-Christian. I'm like, no. And maybe she is, but she didn't come out that way at all. And then the other thing was they asked her on the what's it again in the press? What's up? Here, Daisy, come over here. Just come this side. You want to come over here? You want to say hello? Yeah, come on, Daisy, come say hello. Up. There you go. Yes. I know. I love you too, darling. I love you too. But I come to make a show. No one's here. Oh look, some people are here now. Look at that. That's not bad for a Thursday. Daisy. I love you too, darling. Honestly, I really do. Okay, I really do. Yeah. I know. I don't love you enough to like put on the vaginal cream on you. But other than that, I think we're pretty good, right? Don't ask what I'm referencing about that. Okay. Daisy, can I get back now? Is that okay? We all cool? Okay, good. There you go. Oh, so funny, I saw my therapist today. I see her via Zoom. I always enjoy it. I really enjoy therapy, right? If you don't do therapy, I think it's a good thing. I recommend it. And she'll talk to you. What she said? I was going to say, can't remember now. I know. What was that? Oh, completely gone. Daisy, you made me forget. Oh no, and I remember, right? She was concerned that I was avoiding being lonely, right? And I'm like, but I'm not. I'm not lonely. I got the dog. I got this like. Look. I don't know what's going to happen next in my life, right? Oh, I didn't. Let me catch you up. We did the secular divorce, the legal divorce yesterday, right? It was really easy. Oh my god, it was really easy. Like everything has just been fantastic. Like the way that everything's worked out for me with the divorce has just been unbelievable. Like I've told this story many times before, right? But this is what my life is right now. The during World War II, right? The Mir Yeshiva escaped from Germany, and they ended up in Shanghai. And the Jewish community there didn't know where, like they had nowhere to put them, but they did, right? Because about 30 years earlier, this guy had this recurring dream to build a study hall, right, with like the right amount, like with this specific number of seats, right? And then the Shanghai Rabbinical Academy, that's Yeshiva, they arrived there, and there was the exact number of seats of the people there, and they stayed there, all through the war. And when they left, the day after they left, the place fell down. But you see, like they arrive and they have the place built for them that's tailor-made for them, right? It was incredible. That's what my life is. Every time I reach a new juncture, I have everything tailor-made for me, right? And so things going. So we did the secular divorce yesterday. As I said, really super easy, and I really noticed a major change in me that I hadn't noticed before. That I used to have all this anxiety about doing basic adulting stuff, like traveling, traveling's a great example. So the divorce call, it was in this place called Petah Tikva, right, which is about half hour away from me. And there is a bus. I don't drive, right? There is a bus that goes directly there, but I've never been on the bus before, so I didn't really want to chance being late for it. So I paid for a taxi, which was about over $100, right? To give you a rough idea. It's fair enough. What can you do? And I don't pay for transportation anyway, so it's like, yeah. So far, my transportation bill was $100. Yeah, or just above that. Anyway, so on the way back, right, there's a bus that goes basically from a 10-minute walk away from where the court is to literally outside my synagogue, which is a 4-minute walk from my house, right, my flat. So I said, hey, I'll get the bus back. Now, a year ago, if I had to do this, I'll be a basket case, right? I would map out where the bus stop is and how to get to it, and plan everything like it's Invasion of Normandy, right? And I'll get to the bus stop, half hour early, right? And then I'll get there another half hour early in case I couldn't find the bus stop, right? And I would do that, right? I would, because I was just, I had anxious and paranoid. That's completely gone from my life now, right? And it's honestly, it's the weirdest thing, because my wife and I loved each other. I think my wife still loves me now, right? Even though I think it's a very rough time for her, but I think she does. I can't tell, right? But boy, was it a bad marriage. Oh, and I'm not going to blame my wife at all, or my ex-wife, or my soon-to-be ex, depending, because we still got to do the Jewish divorce. So look, but we got our file in. So hopefully we'll hear soon the our divorce date. I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, please be it soon, speedily in our days. Anyway, yeah, we had an awful marriage, right? and I really didn't realize it. You know, I think a lot quicker than my ex or soon to be ex. Well, she's my ex, definitely either way now. And that always made her feel like, you know, I was looking down on her and thinking she was stupid, which meant, and so she got into this pattern of having to like just invalidate anything I ever said. For me, I just thought it was normal, you know, fights and marriages, you know, it's not perfect. I never been married before, right? It just seemed normal, right? But boy, like, there's so many areas where I was a gibbering wreck and completely just non-functional. Right, I'm so much happier now. Oh my god, right? Oh my god, yeah. So none of that anxiety was there. There's this nice mall next to it. Like the bus I had to wait like an hour for. I'm like, it's like $5 a bus as opposed to like 100. I'm like, I'll wait an hour. My time's good. There was a nice mall. I went, had a coffee, had a walk around, and then 10 minutes of the bus. I walked to the bus stop. I went the wrong direction one way because you got to work out how to get across the street. There's this bridge, and I didn't freak out. I was like, oh, yeah, just turn around. And then went the other way and got there in time, 5 minutes before the bus was supposed to get there. Bus turned up, got on, able to pay for it with the app really easily, and just moved on with life, right? But yeah, a year ago, I would have been a basket case. I would have absolutely stressed. I know I just described something very simple and normal to all of you. Right, but like, thank God, I can only assume it's because I don't have like this terrible marriage going on. Again, it was a bad marriage, but we loved each other. It's the weirdest thing, right? And we really did. It's the strangest thing, right? But yeah, I am really happy to move on to the next phase of life. Right, I really genuinely am. I got like two paths ahead of me, right? Either the most likely path. No, not the most likely. No, the most logical path is that I got to get this hernia surgery. That's a big deal. I got a hernia like this big. It's huge, right? And it really just destroys my life. So I got to get that done. And then, you know, basically I'll take about a year to do that, and I'll keep on losing weight. I've lost like 40 kilos since I split up with my ex. That's another sign. This might have been a good move, right? But yeah, I'll lose another, whatever, 20, 30 kilos, right? After the surgery, I can look vaguely normal. And then I'll start dating, right? And then I'll start, because people want to set me up. But yeah, I figure, I'll give it. I'm like, this is better than anything I had for the last 30 years. Let me tell you, it's kind of blissful in many, many, many ways. Last night, I went, for example, like dinner, right? I eat so much better now. Oh my God. Last night, I made myself a fettuccine Alfredo. Oh God, it was epic. It was epic, right? I really want to start doing cooking videos, but I've got to work out how to do them. It's really easy, right? That's the thing. You can make yourself restaurant quality food really easily at like, a tenth of the price. So fettuccine Alfredo I did today was a mushroom fettuccine. So I start off by you cut up mushrooms and then you fry them in a pan with a liberal amount of oil, right? Then you crush a couple of garlic cloves, put them in. And I also put in a little bit extra, already crushed garlic, the frozen kind, right? And just cook that up. And then what do you put in that next? I think then you add in cream, right? I add nutmeg and stir, right? Stir it together. And finally, at the same time, you're cooking fettuccine. And you cook it al dente, right? So it's not really done. And you put it into the cream and then you swizzle it around. Oh, mate, that is incredible. That was incredible. Like fresh flavors, the mushroom, the garlic. Oh, God. And again, eating this way is so easy. Like, it's easier eating this way than eating shittily. I got, I had... pizza, like making good pizza. Man, I love making pizza now because I make a very like good traditional pizza, right? Okay, 1 second. So I always have pizza dough in the freezer ready to go. Actually, I'll probably make a batch tomorrow, right? And it's just you make a pizza. You just roll it out, and I have an air fryer, right? So I just take the tray from the air fryer, I roll it out onto that. You spray the back of the dough with olive oil, right? Then get a good tomato sauce, a good chunky one, right? Put it in the middle. I like balls of mozzarella, right? Put some of that. There's some fresh mozzarella. Then, okay, my favorite piece right now is sliced jalapenos and anchovies. Oh, right. Put a little bit more shredded mozzarella on top. Drizzle oil around the crust, right? And put it in for 9 minutes at 200 or 12 minutes. Now, what I really like to do is when it's got about 7 minutes to go, I open the thing up and it's open the air fryer up and I crack an egg onto it. Oh, it's awesome, right? It's awesome. Tonight, however, I have takeout. I have a poke bowl my daughter picked up for me. So I don't even have to do that tonight. I'm quite psyched. Anyway, so as I said, we did the sexual intervals yesterday. And my life can go in one of two directions. Like the direction I think, carry on now, I get this surgery, lose weight, then start dating. I don't think it's going to take long to find somebody at that point, right? Or there's another lady who I really like. I really like, and like a whole life situation, right? And I think she fancies me. Don't know, right? But I've got to wait till after I do the Jewish divorce to ask her out. And now, so next week is the 3-week mourning period. So I can't ask her out during then, right? But then, was it 2 or 3 days after that is my Hebrew birthday, is my Jewish birthday. So I'll probably ask her out then. Again, I have no idea. She's either like really into it or really not. I think she is. Awful. I'll let you know. But here's the cool thing. And then 2 or 3 days later is like the Jewish Valentine's Day. It's called Tu B'Av, right? And see, that lines up perfectly, right? And so, I'll talk to my therapist about this again today. I speak to her about that a lot. And I said, look, like either way is good, right? Either way is good. I'm really kind of happy. There's no bad options here. So I'm like, my parents obviously prefers the more sensible plan. I said, well, of course I'm going to do that. Unless, this happens to be a thing and it's pretty much everything I want and it's right here. I'm like, well, okay then. Right? Like, I'll still do all the other stuff, but, I'm saying, get together with this lady. If she's interested. I don't know. Honestly, I want to ask her out just to find out at this point. Anyway, bloody hell, I waffled on for way too long. What bonkers bollock stuff do I have to show you today, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have a look. Where should we start? I mean, the weird reflecting pool saga. I mean, it's fucking insane, right? So Trump. Okay, well, let's hear it as over. Trump refurbished this reflecting pool in Washington, and the liberals are so insane. They've been going in sabotaging. Now, just to show I'm not bullshitting, these are some of the crazy liberals, right? And I'm not exaggerating, right? These are them, right? Oh, is this right here? This is what I think.
Go, Algie! Let's go, Algie! Let's go, Algie! Let's go, Algie! Let's go! Let's go, Algie!
Yeah, so the whole good controversy is there was suddenly algae appearing in this reflecting pool, and they didn't want to have them clean it up, right?
Let's go, Algie! Let's go!
I mean, these people are insane.
Algie. Let's go, Algie! God sent the algae! Don't play God! Don't play God! God sent the algae! God sent the algae! God sent the algae!
Okay, these people are crazy, right? Absolutely. So let Trump explain this in his own words, right? His own inimitable words. It's crazy, this story.
Drugs. They just told me a little while ago, 6 have been arrested, and like 6 or 7 are under investigation. They have pictures and everything else. They went to the bottom, and it's not a paint job. It's very expensive. It's not rubber, but it's like rubber. And they went down with probably a box cutter or a very sharp razor of some kind or knife, and they cut, and then they started ripping it up. You know why? Because they're sick people. And then the side of the pool, right?
They just insane. They're like, I can't have Trump make this look beautiful.
At water level, they took razors and they started cutting this, very expensive stuff. It's incredible stuff. It's beautiful. And it was and it's still beautiful. But we have one area where they cut it. It's still holding. It's not leaking. But they heard it. So in about probably maybe after July 4th or maybe before, I don't know, we'll let a little water out because it's at the edge. They'll cut it, they'll replace it, and it'll be as good as new. But these people should go to jail for a long time. There's a statute that I signed.
They should, right? It's actually, was it Antifa? Didn't they just get like a combined 100 years in jail, or something, 500 years or something crazy?
When I had my first term, that if you do anything to hurt statues or monuments, fountains in Washington, D.C., or federal fountain, it's actually federal all over the country, but you go to jail for 10 years and there's no shortcuts. In other words, it's not 5 years for good behavior. It's a very tough statute, and so tough that it really hasn't been used very much over the years. But I used it when they had a problem in Washington where they were trying to hurt, the sickos were trying to hurt things, and I announced it as soon as
I love how triggered he makes people. I mean, that always makes me laugh and smile.
I announced it, read it, announced it, and I said 10 years for anybody. Everybody dropped what they had, including ropes. They had ropes. They were tying ropes around Thomas Jefferson's head. Andrew Jackson right up there. They had a rope around his head on that incredible statue. I said, as soon as I invoked it, everybody left. That's still in play. They could go to jail for 10 years. They better be careful. They have I
think I would like that to happen.
Gash on that beautiful pool. It's a reflecting point. This is a very expensive material. Then on top of it, we did a much bigger job than we said we were going to do because we did all the outer areas and everything. We did a beautiful job. It's like a piece of glass.
I mean, I love how self-complimentary Trump is, right? It's surrounded by all this gold. Honestly, this is a golden age of politics for me. I will really miss it when he's gone.
And for some reason, this disturbed the radical left lunatics. One of the guys, he's a member or a big payer to Act Blue. He's a big Hillary supporter. He's a big supporter of Sleepy Joe Biden. This is a very political thing. But as I understand it, 6 are under arrest. This was pure vandalism. Do
you remember when he got elected and they just started off blowing up Teslas? It's insane.
Amazing thing that we did. Don't forget, it hasn't worked properly since it was built because it always leaked in 1922. So it was built in 1922. So that's 100 years more ago. It's never worked properly.
Anyway, and as of today, this is the end of the Reflecting Pool saga, where we are. And the liberals are wail when they gnash their teeth. And they go, no, don't let America be beautiful. No. I think he did a nice job cleaning that up. That's pretty damn good. Look at it. Man, it looks wild. Even the ducks will go in it. There you go. Anyway, so there you go. The Reflectable doing good. What other bits from the sound? Okay, we see lots of bad parenting. Let's see some good parenting, right? Good parenting is good for everybody to see. Doink. Doink.
2-year-old is suspended from school for fighting. And evidently, I didn't react to the situation the way that the school administration thought I was going to.
The trouble with school administrations is they are the ultimate bubble, right? They are the ultimate woke bubble, and they can't stand it when people not in that bubble comes in and like goes, well, that's bullshit. Why are you doing that?
I get a phone call. I'm at work. The principal says, hey, your son got in a fight at school today. All right. Is he okay? He's fine. We're going to need you to come in and talk about it. You want me to come in before school tomorrow or after school today, or how you want to handle this? He said, well, no, you got to come right now because your son's not going to be able to stay in school today. I said, well, you just told me he was fine. Oh, no. He is fine, sir, but he's going to have to be removed from school today.
He's fine, but he's evil.
So you're not fully understanding what the problem is.
So you don't really understand. You're white and straight and a male. Yeah, so's your son. Yeah, exactly.
I leave work and I go to the school to have our little sit-down powwow. And you got the principal, you got the assistant principal, you got a counselor, you got a school nurse, and you got my son, and you got this other kid. Okay? And I look at my son, I say, you all right, son? He said, yes, sir. I said, all right. The principal, kind of steps in between and starts talking. I said, no, sir, hold on. I said, son, what happened here today? And my son proceeds to tell me the story. He said, this kid right here was picking on me at recess. And he wouldn't stop. And I said, son, did you ask him to stop picking on you? He said, yes, sir.
Yeah, again, when you're, what's the expression? When you're kind to the cruel, you will end up being cruel to the kind, right? This is such a great example of it.
I said, how many times did you ask him to stop picking on you? He said, one time, sir. Did he hear you ask? He said, yes, sir, he did. I turned to the principal and I says, hey, so what's the problem here? The principal goes on to tell me, look, we cannot promote this kind of behavior in the schools. And I said, I agree completely. Bullies should be reprimanded for their actions. I have absolutely no discord with that. I agree 100%. Kind of puzzled, the principal looks at me, he says, no, well, yeah, you can't have bullying, but we can't have fighting in school. The kid was bullying my son. My son asked the child to stop. The child did not, and he felt the repercussions of his actions.
Yeah, this just sounds like a better lesson that's probably being taught in the entirety of the school.
I don't see the problem here. He said, we have a zero tolerance for fighting. I said, this wasn't a fight. Clearly, my son beat the crap out of this kid. This bully. He said, your son's going to be suspended for 3 days. I said, is that so? He said, yes, sir. We can't have fighting in the school, no matter what. He should have told a teacher. Well, what was the kid doing to bully him? He said, well, we don't exactly know. And I said, so how do you know that he was able to tell a teacher? What if the kid was in his way? What if the kid was pushing him? What if the kid had hands on my son? I said, if you don't know the situation, how are you going to reprimand my son when you don't know what happened? Zero tolerance policy, sir.
This is like dealing with everything in school. It really is.
He's got a 3-day suspension. I said, that's fine. Not a problem at all. I turned to my son. I looked at the kid that he beat up. And the kid that he beat up, I said, son, I'll tell you one thing. You're going to think twice before you bully my son again. I turned to my son.
He's not wrong there. He's not wrong there.
Gave him knuckles right there in the principal's office in front of everybody. I said, son, I'm proud of you. I said, you aren't suspended from school for 3 days. I said, you got a 3-day vacation. It's hunting season. Let's get out of here.
Yes. Good parenting. You see it so rarely nowadays. You see it so rarely. Okay. Before we get to the chat, I think, shall we do this first? Yeah, we'll do this before the chat. No, we'll do the chat first. Then we'll talk about Supergirl. I've got a few clips to show. Again, I really feel that she's been totally screwed over. Rachel, I didn't do an animated one of this one. Yeah, it didn't seem like there was anything to really animate with this one. Hang on, let me pull this up. Excuse me while I whip this out. She cried, jigger, jigger. Now, I had to go back and redo this thumbnail because I got the wrong Huggy Bear at one point, right? I got, I didn't notice when I finished the thumbnail. I went, wait a minute, that's Snoop Dogg. That's not whatever his name is. Right? I wanted, no, Huggy, Snoop Dogg must have been Huggy Bear in the movie from like, I don't know how long it was, 10, 15, 20 years ago, whenever it was. Hang on, where's that thumbnail? Doink. Here it is. There you go. Yeah, now I've lost my place. Yeah, again. Oh, here I am, Doink. Share screen. God, yeah, we're going to talk about fucking circuit breaker. Fuck you. Woke liberals are always the most racist. I'm the first black doctor, and they have me dressed up as first black Doctor Who, and they have me dressed up as Huggy Bear from Starsky and Hutch. That's some jive, turkey. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So yeah, I went through many iterations to get this. And again, I didn't realize it was Snoop Dogg Huggy Bear. I like that we actually got the real Starsky and Hutch in there. Like now I'm looking at this, I want to see a bit of Starsky and Hutch. Right? And by the way, if you're an audiophile, right, you like a bit of audio entertainment, I can really recommend David Soul reading Edgar Allan Poe from Big Finish. Oh, that's really good, right? How do they nail Starsky and Hutch so perfectly well? They get their body language just 100%, right? 100%. And honestly, I didn't even realize Snoop Dogg wasn't the original Huggy Bear at first. Then when I made the thumbnail, like, oh, I better use the real Huggy Bear, right? I think this is the one I used. Actually, I don't know. Anyway, BBC's latest dumb idea for Doctor Who. Circuit breaker cometh, and it looks shit, and no one cares. Yep, Ghostbusters 2027. Is Supergirl really unwatchable garbage? I'm really forced to say probably it is, right? I'm really forced. I mean, because I really was going to see that at cinema, but they have driven me away, right? It's got, it's just getting bad. See, I think Billy Alcott was screwed over, but I think the movie is also shit, right? Whatever. I'm going to wait and watch it on HBO in a couple of months, along with Matt Lauren and Grogu. Right, it's and like this fall, are we going to see a lot of big movies that failed on streaming services? Right? Yes. Hang on, I lost my place. Fine, let's get to the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the chat. Jonathan Cox is here. He was here, and he was very lonely. Right? We get a very small turnout at the beginning of the 4 o'clock on Thursday. Right, but you were here, Jonathan Cox. That's all Paul Tosland. Right, and Paul Townsend points out Daisy beautiful. She is beautiful. Oh, we love Daisy. We love Daisy. InScale says he got 45 minutes. Well, mate, I can make love in 90 times in that time frame. I don't know about you. That's how we're talking about my anxiety, which it is just gone. Right, it is just gone. I mean, another reason why that anxiety. I mean, other than not having a terrible marriage I'm living in, and I laugh because I didn't know. I don't think my wife knew either, or my ex, or whatever. I don't think she knew. Oh, man, whatever. I had no idea. 30 fucking years, and it was all pretty bad. Oh, but I have no animosity to her at all, right? But yeah, my anxiety just gone, completely gone. Also, I was so desperate not to get divorced at first, right? For months, right? I was like, God, but praying to God, being like, why are you doing this? What do you want? And then finally, I saw the wisdom of it. I'm like, I think the good Lord's looking out for me. Right, and so now pretty much anything that happens, I'm like, yeah, well, cool, whatever God says, I'll go along with it. Right, it's probably okay. Right, because I was really wrong about this. I was really super wrong about getting divorced. It was, oh God, it's so good. Look, when it's something you need to do, it's a good thing. Let me tell you. And again, I don't think my wife was malicious. I think we had a mutually abusive relationship, but I don't think she was malicious at all. Honestly, I really wish her the best. I really do. In fact, I will tell her that. Because the process of the Jewish divorce is there's a scroll that's got to be written out specifically for it, right? And I used to be on the Jewish court for divorce, right? And we used to have to bang one out in about half an hour. Here in Israel, it takes about 4 hours. So there's a scroll you write out. And then the woman has to hold out hands, and she's not allowed to lift her hands up, right? She's got to be passive. And I put the scroll in her hand, which is the divorce document. And I say, this is your gift, right? Before I do that, I will thank her for the 30 years of marriage and for everything she's done for me. Because you know what, I want to go out being a mensch. Bottom line, and I want to say, look, I genuinely hope this brings you the peace and happiness that you're looking for, right? That you want, right? It's not going to. It's not going to, right? God bless her. It's not going to. But in my opinion, and I'm sure I'm right about this one. But weirdly, it brought me a lot of peace and bloody happiness. So I don't begrudge her it at all. But I just don't think this is going to work out for her at all. But whatever. It's really genuinely on her assistance, not my problem, right? Not my problem. Fine. So where are we up to? With the left, it's really about the thing they seem to be engaged. I know. In scales. I know. They're crazy. In scales, 4347. It is as beautiful as his big, beautiful, mostly peaceful ceasefire. I think there is a ceasefire with Iran, right? Israel is bitching about everything. I'm like, shut up, bitches. Fuck you. All the hostages are out of Gaza, and all the bodies. Nobody thought that could ever happen. So, really, fuck you, right? Fuck you. And I really mean that to all the people. There's all the bitches. I'm tired by it. Dr. Alex is here. Dr. Alex, good morrow to you, sir. I hope you're doing very well. Bobby D7524 says the DSA motto in New York City is Marx was right. I don't know what the DSA means. Department of Social, I don't know. Clay Davis is here. Hoping that earthquake survivors recover quickly. Oh, where's the earthquake? I'm sorry about that. Dan is here. The space. How you doing? Still conscious, barely. Baked and bollocks. What happened to you? Kid did the right thing. Base parenting. Oh, right. Yes. But why are you baked and bollocks? I don't know. Did you have a show tonight? I will tune in to see if you're baked and bollocks for that. Where am I up to? Jonathan Cox is it? I said hello to Jonathan Cox. I'll say hello again. I don't mind. InScale says, I used to watch Starsky and Hutch every week as a child. I can't remember a single story of me either. The only one I remember is En Route Without a Badge. When they throw their badges in. I remember David saw it. He throws his badge into the sea. Right? And I think it was a two-parter. Right? Yeah, episode 2 of En Route Without a Badge. Okay, now I'm gonna hear. Let's see if I can find it. We'll do Starsky and Hutch En Route Without a Badge. Let's see if that comes up as anything. Targets Without a Badge. I was saying it wrong. I was saying, what year was that from? Okay, 1 second. Starsky and Hutch lose Huggy's trust and respect when they are unable to save his close friend, a possible witness from assassination. This is season 4, episode 18. I can't remember that as well. I love a bit of Huggy Bear. I do. Anya Fargas, that's it. Starsky and Hutch lose Huggy's Bear. Part 2 is the same thing. Really? That sounds good. It's a 3-parter. The detectives use an informer to incriminate a corrupt judge who deals in drugs. I bet those drugs are good. Right? Starsky versus Hutch is episode 21. Starsky and Hutch are dating the same undercover policewoman while all three are trying to catch a dance hall killer. Okay, fine. I think that's all the Starsky and Hutch stuff I can really do. Right? I think that's Beach my lot. 1 second. It's very hot in England. Okay, fine. Okay, no stream tonight. Wow, it's very hot and sweaty in England. Yeah, what's the weather in Israel? It's hot out, right? It's certainly hot out yesterday. Yeah, let's have a look. Israel weather. Doink. And I'll share that screen with you. What was that? Nora's the cat. Was it? No, I still got the car. Not a fan of the heat. I was at fine. Not a fan of the heat. Well, I'm doing okay. Again, we have air conditioning in England. Outside of England. I don't know why you can get it there, right? And here's the thing: you use it for heat in the winter, right? It's really weird that nobody has air conditioning in outside of his in England, right? It's just a weird thing. Yeah, share screen. Let's see what the weather's like over here. Over there. So 27 high, 25 low. That's not bad. I'll go up to 28 next week. Woo! I mean, that's hot, but here, how hot is it in the UK weather? UK weather. Wow, 34th. Man, hell. Well, at least it's about a break on Saturday. Fucking hell, 34. I thought you just were all like crying pussies, but no, that's fucked up. 34? Doesn't your eyes melt at that temperature? That's crazy. I think it's going to be about 34 today. Ethan, how you doing? I saw you responded to me, but I didn't have time to listen to or read anything as yet. Right? Fine. It's too hot and sweaty in I'll tell you another thing I used to have anxiety. I would have anxiety about anything going wrong. Right? Like this morning, I got up and I turned the hot water on before I get in the shower to make it so I can have a hot shower. I turned it for like 20 minutes or so. As I turned it on, boom, all the electric blew, right? I was like, back in the old days, I would have been like, oh my God, what's going to happen? We're all going to die. It's going to cost me a fortune. Everything's going to be bad. Right? That was all that went in my head. Now I'm like, oh, okay. I don't really need it anyway during the summer. We'll get a guy in to fix it next week. Okay. I tell you, you shouldn't take medicine if you don't need it, but if you need it, the medicine's a good thing. Oh wait, can I find it? That's kind of how I feel about divorce, right? I'm like, this was a good thing. 86 Fahrenheit. Oh God, what's that in centigrade? 86 Fahrenheit to Celsius. I don't understand Fahrenheit at all. 30. Well, that's pretty. That's a bit miserable, right? That is a bit miserable. Well, okay, we're doing better here then, right? But when anxiety just goes away, when pain goes away, it is medical or God-given peace of mind. Well, I'll go with the God-given peace of mind. Got a lot of that going on, right? Got a lot of that going on. Anyway, let's talk about Supergirl, because this was one of my movies I was absolutely, definitely interested in going to see, right? I think Millie Alcott has been really royally shafted, right? With all the publicity stuff, right? I think she's been really treated very badly. I don't think she's been perfect, but I don't think she's been anywhere near as awful as Rachel Zegler or somebody like that. It's like not even close, right? Here's on fandom polls. Early Supergirl reviews spell trouble for the James Gunn movie. Every time Millie Alcott opens her mouth, Supergirl's opening gets smaller. I don't think the two things are tied together, right? I mean, again, let's pull up a few Millie Alcott clips. And again, do I like it because her name's Millie Alcott? Maybe I do. That does sound like a James Bond character, does it? Hi, I'm Millie Alcock. well, of course you are, darling. Of course you are. Is it all cook or all cock? I thought it was all cock, not all clook. All clock. Okay. She's saying a lot of obnoxious stuff. Right, I see why she's getting a lot of people's back up. I'm downloading a fair sampling of her putting her foot into her mouth, right? And again, I don't think she's doing anything that terrible, right? I think the way people are like, oh, she looks weird. It's like, well, I don't know. I think she looks interesting. Frankly, I think it's not. I kind of like her look, but again, I don't think she's so incredibly terrible. Right, what's the latest one? This one's called "How to Kill Supergirl One Step." Let's see what this one is. Hang on, download this one. Because again, I don't think anything's been that bad. All right, I just think it's been wildly taken out of context, and you know, maybe a few things. When somebody asks you, you know, what would you like to say to the queer fans? I think you're just going to try and be pleasant, right? But afterwards, I'm gonna A-B it, and you'll see how a real pro, you know, handles stuff, right? We really will see. It's incredible. Hang on, let me just get this one. So yeah, let's see Millie Alcock not doing so well. That's the only way I can describe it. Not doing so well. And again, I was super on board to watch this movie, right? I was really super on board to watch this movie. Hang on. Let's start with this.
I'm gonna win, but it's because he's gonna let me win. Because he is.
No, that's just his character.
Yeah.
But you're also stronger.
But I'm stronger.
Objectively.
Objectively stronger,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna win.
Okay, I don't think you should be pilloried for like talk on the red carpet, right? I don't think it's fair at all. I really don't.
Chorus queerness in the comics, was that something that you explored when?
Again, I like that she giggled at it, but like I don't know. I think it's. I don't think she is queer.
You were preparing for the role.
It wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these questions, I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's not centered around love at all. If anything.
Yeah.
Right. That actually I kind of like, right? I'll watch it when it's on HBO.
But we'll see. I don't really.
It's got epically awful reviews. I mean, that's what really swayed me.
I don't really know, but I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
it's
I don't know.
great.
She'd probably go both ways.
Again, I think she was like, you know, somebody put on the spot who's a youngish girl and saying things that work out in her bubble, but I don't think she's doing anything so terrible.
It wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these questions.
I mean, like again, you know, and she's just being like, she's talking like a normal human being, right? And that's really all it is. Okay. However, you want to see how it's done by the pros. Let's look at Rachel Brosnahan, who is like perfect at this. She knows what she's doing.
Is it? I feel like there's maybe a nod. It's almost a purple color.
I wish Lois Lane would look a bit sexier. That really is wrong because she is such a sexy woman.
What was it like being on this carpet for Supergirl? Oh, it's so fun. We're just so happy to be here and to support Millie, and it's so nice to have another lady in the DCU to hang out with. I'm stoked. I can't wait to see the movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm such a fan of everybody involved, and the energy is different from Superman. It's really fun.
I feel like it's girl power, so that's why girls bring a different vibe, don't they?
Yeah, but there's also, there's so many men, young men, teenagers here. It's so awesome. It feels like there's something in it for everybody. And
Look, she's just being charming. And I don't see it being much more charming than Millie Alcock. It's just she's not being screwed over for it, right? But again, she is great on the red carpet.
It's been awesome to see that kind of support.
Have you been a Supergirl fan? Because I feel like this is a different take. This is a more rougher edge.
I wasn't really so familiar with Supergirl. When I was doing research for our movie, Supergirl came in and out a little bit, but that's kind of the extent of my familiarity. So I'm excited to get to know her.
So what can we expect? Because you guys.
I mean, okay, this woman has a good 15 years life experience, and I think maybe IQ points on Millie Alcock. And again, I don't think Millie Alcock or whatever her bloody name is. She's Alcock. Okay, to me, she's always going to be Millie Alcock. Right? Hello, Dr. Alcock. But man, she is graceful. This woman, Rachel Brosnahan.
You're deep into filming now, right? How's it been?
It's been great. It's been so nice to get the band back together.
And again, what you got? Oh shit! I hate them. I hate all the millions of dollars I'm wearing. Right?
It's been so nice to be back in James's capable hands, and he's been thinking about this since, I think since we were shooting the last film, and certainly since our last press tour. So I can't wait to share this next movie with everybody.
I mean, like, I have to say, to me, it's a bit of a tragedy that the James Gunn universe has come after the death of the superhero movie, right? So these are, I mean, I think The Flash was really the end of it, right? Yeah, this is after the death of the superhero movie, sadly. But I like his stuff, right? I do like James Gunn. And this movie, Supergirl, still looks good to me, but I ain't going to cinema to see it. If I get a good download of it, I'll look at it.
What can we tell us about the storyline? Where do we see Lois going?
I can't say anything at all. I shot a scene the other day with David that I think people are going to be very excited about.
I feel like that's going to be every scene of the film.
That's the most I can say. My bosses are here.
Listen, they won't know until this airs.
Which is when? Tomorrow? Later tonight?
Well, I feel like this DC universe has really ramped up the fans. What has it been like when you're walking through the street? Are they stopping you? Obviously,
I bet she doesn't get stopped in the street, right? I bet she didn't get stopped in the street. Fine, sorry, just getting an email. Sorry.
Because of Maisel, but are they stopping you for this?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we felt this swell of support when the first movie came out, and it was so exciting. I've said it 100 times, but we knew that we were stepping on the shoulders of giants. We had huge shoes to fill.
Oh, you just say, I don't care if you're lying. I'm glad that you're saying it.
And it's just been wind at our backs that there's been so much fan support from people who have been a part of this Superman family for longer than any of us have. So I'm really excited to keep that relationship going with the fans. But yeah, it's been very, very cool.
The fans are going to be excited for this. For you, what is your kryptonite?
My kryptonite is soft puppies.
Well, okay then. Are we talking in code, darling? You don't like a bit of pussy? Just a soft puppy, is it?
Yeah. Throw a soft puppy at me and I'm done. That's it. I'm toast.
And what's next for you after this? So obviously you're busy doing Superman, but what else are you working on after this?
So I just finished shooting the second season of Presumed Innocent for Apple, and a wonderful film called Saturn Return right before that. I'm in the midst of directing my first film and doing a documentary. And so I'm happy to be busy and happy to be able to do that while I've been shooting this film.
Have you taken any cues from like James, any direction, like director's advice or anything?
Absolutely. I mean, James,
Again, she is just so poised, and I'm like, it looks like she's been doing this all day, and she just can keep on going.
Works with the same people. He finds the people he likes, the people he trusts, and he genuinely collaborates. He really values his collaborators' opinions. He doesn't rule with an iron fist.
Sadly, it's not enough, because I'm not going to movies to see this, because the reviews will put me off.
I've learned a lot from watching James.
I can't wait to see it all. And you got to get some rest in. You need a vacation.
Thank you. That'll come at some point. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Again, charming all the way through. So I don't know what to tell you about Supergirl. I think it looks quite good. I do. Right, I do. Oh, we should look at Doctor Who magazine. Before we do, though, there are two bits of, I will say, professional fan videos we have to both of them are actually very, very good. I have to say. They just released a trailer for Gallifrey Warren, which I wouldn't buy under any circumstances, quite frankly. The like the writings, the writings on it are just awfully woke, right? Even for Big Finish. Well, this trailer is ridiculously too awesome for it, right? Check out this trailer's all good.
Gallifrey is at war. The ebb and flow of a time war is not an easy thing to archive. But some things become clear in troubled times. The ambitious will take advantage to seize.
I have to say, I do like the fusion of the Fourth Doctor's time tunnel and the 10th Doctor.
Power, and wield that power to their own ends. I am here at the pleasure of the Lord President, Rassilon the Resurrected, Rassilon the Almighty, some might say Rassilon the Tyrant. Return.
I just wish this wasn't written by woke fucks. I mean, I really do. Let me see if we can pull up the page of Big Finish. Big Finish.
To office in Gallifrey's hour of need. Cardinal
Richard Armitage is a really good casting for this.
Olystra leads the war room, brought forth from the Matrix by...
See, Olystra was originally played by Jacqueline Pierce and was terrifying, right? I don't know, Carolyn Pickles, but she doesn't look scary.
Rassilon's whim, her continued existence hangs by the thread of her own success. She will do anything to secure it. Commander Vecklin is Olystra's right hand. Fierce, loyal, the epitome of a Time Lord soldier.
I do like that they keep this character going all the way through their Time War releases.
But even she grows tired of unending slaughter. Cardinal Rasmus shares control of the war effort. Everyone has their own idea of what is best for Gallifrey. For Rasmus, that may coincide with his own best interest, too.
So again, Rasmus' idea was introduced in one of the Paul McGann box sets, saying maybe what's it called again? Before Stranded, maybe Ravenous, maybe the one before that. No, Doom Coalition, I think.
Commanding the troops, the general is the purest of soldiers. But even he finds himself embroiled in war room intrigue, particularly when protecting his kin. And young Lady Cresta has a bigger part in this war than any of them know.
It's just like, I don't understand why you would waste your time photoshopping these pictures when you can do it in an AI in like 10th of the time.
Out in the universe, some Time Lords have rebelled. Narvin stands with the Resistance. Idealists trying to protect the innocent. Oh, Narvin. Once Gallifrey's strictest enforcer of the rules, he's broken them all. And in the process, the war may have broken him too.
Again, interesting ideas, but we'll look at who's writing.
And what of the alien? The adopted daughter of Gallifrey? Warrior of the Severtine? What of my friend? What of Leela?
I fight for a Gallifrey past and future. A world I believe can fulfill its promise if it is led by someone with hope in their hearts. I take my stand, and I face the consequence.
Hey, that's a very good trailer, right? Because I have no interest in buying this, and it actually made me interested. Yeah, I hate it when they call it a name and it doesn't really matter, right? It's just a word at random. Gallifrey sale. Collections. Worlds of Doctor Who. Gallifrey. Does Gallifrey have its own section? Gallifrey. Oh, maybe it's in here. Wait. Is there a Time War section? No. Alright, let's just try Gallifrey. Because war. Oh, it is here. It is here. Alright. Yeah, okay, exactly. Georgia Cook, Catherine Armitage, Theo Treadaway, and Matt Fitton. One competent writer and 3 women. Right? And these are like, okay, all the ideas are like, they're probably Matt Fittons, who is, I'm sure, the script editor. Production. Senior producer, written by. Who's the script editor? Oh, script editor, Catherine Armitage and Matt Fitton, blimey. Because Catherine Armitage, a bit shockingly awful. Hate to say it, but like, yeah, there's no way I wouldn't. Okay, Theo Treadaway is the name of somebody who was awful on Twitter. Just all of these look really bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, you chased me away. Right? Yeah, no thank you. Anyway. But that was the first bit of cool Doctor Who video. This I actually found a lot cooler. This is saying, well, I think Pro-Am, I would call it. Mid-Journey Doctor Who's new project. He just dropped a trailer for it, and I'm very excited. Right? I'm really excited about this one. Why does anybody even think about doing special effects not via AI now? The run isn't that.
I'm not sure we did, Stacy. They could be anywhere.
The run isn't that realistic, but he gets away with it, I think. Yeah, that was the Radio Times strip. Let's see if I can pull up that first episode. See, this is what I mean about making Doctor Who for social media, right? Did the same amount of plot as the newspaper strip. Doctor Who Dreadnought. I know I got this somewhere. Dreadnought comic. Dreadnought Part 1. Is this it? It's Part 3. Wait. I have a whole folder of Doctor Who comics. I wonder if it's in there. That'd be awesome. I know I got it in something else. What is it? Doctor Who Collection. Daleks Web Rip. Oh, Radio Times special, 9th Doctor, 20th anniversary Radio Times. Let's see if I can find anything. No, not there. I should share the screen with this. yeah, I think it's worthwhile, so you see what's going on. But I thought, again, he's using that right font. He knows what he's doing. Where we go? Share screen. Here we go. Doink. Yeah, this is sort of like Doctor Who comics I got. Doctor Who, Second Doctor miscellaneous comics. Yeah, there's lots of there. Radio 20th anniversary special. Fame cast. No, not that. Doctor Who Adventures, Doctor Who UK, 10 Doctors, Golden One to Chris promotion. Forever Janet, Fade Away, Dreamland, Battles in Time. Oh, is it? Should I look up Marvel maybe? Could it be in there, you think? No, it's not Doctor Who Classic Comics. That was some donkeys years ago. What's this one? No, they're just the reprints. IDW? They did Doctor Who stuff? I didn't know. Volume 1. What's this, Capaldi? I don't know. Oh, here, maybe I should ask AI where I can find it. Yeah, we'll do that. Dear Grok, where can I find the Doctor Who Radio Times comic strip? Dreadnought online. Please give links. Let's see how Grok can handle this. See, again, it just changed the world. Start this thing. Wow, it's going through so much stuff. Look at it. Searching the web. Please stand by. Yeah, and this is really AI. Okay, well, here we go. Part 1. Did we really find it? I knew AI will let us find it. Web archive. Access is forbidden. Hang on. Cutting room archive. Let's see if we can find it that way. Sorry, I've been blocked. You are unable to access Cutting Room Archives UK. Why have I been blocked? What can I do to resolve? Fine. Is there another link it gave me? Hang on. There's another web archive it's found. So it's not really... Okay, Grok, you're not doing good, okay? You're not doing good. Never been officially reprinted. YouTube adaptations. Lee Sullivan's official site. Okay, what? What is this? Bit Ninja buses. And I've got to prove I'm a human by clicking all the boxes with buses in it. Oh, there's another one. There you go. Doink. Doink. To continue browsing, help us fight cybercrime. Please solve this captcha. Okay. Cars. 1, 2, 3. I think it's all of them. So now what? Okay, let's go to leesullivans.co.uk. Wait. I think I have an idea. Your file couldn't be accessed. Okay, well, that doesn't work either. Okay, I know where I'm going to look for it. Where is it? Easy News. Let's see if I go to Doctor Who. Keyword Dreadnought. Image. Nothing. Really? Really? Parity, disk image. Wow, you can't find anything. Archive, maybe? Document? No. Wow. I can't believe I can't find this. I'm actually a little bit flabbergasted, quite frankly. No, hosted on the old Cutting Room Archive. So is that gone now, Cutting Room Archives? Because I really want to compare the first episode to that video, but it's getting a bit, you know. Like I've been trying to find this like 10 minutes now. Come on. Well, let me here. Can I go to cuttingroomarchives.com? No. Why am I blocked? Okay. This might cause a problem if I try it, but I'm going to anyway. I'm going to turn on a VPN and say I'm in England. BD Rich, how you doing, sir? Thank you for joining us. Let's give that a go. I wonder if it's going to cut off the stream. We'll find out, I guess. And then we'll get to Doctor Who magazine. Okay. Next. Okay. Oh, God. Hello? Oh, I'm back. Okay, fine. I'm back. Now, let's see if I can get this bloody thing. Okay, we'll try this. Last time. It's thinking about it. Service unavailable. Really? Let's try this one. And we could try the Lee Sullivan's one as well. Oh, there you go. Aha! Finally! Can I zoom in on this? No. Really? I mean, after all that, right? After all that. Oh, what is it? Is this part 1? View part 1. Okay, I think I might have it. I think I might have it. Yeah, we've got a teeny tiny version of it I can show. Oh, can I download it? Oh, there you go. Fine. Put this over here. It's been so long since we've watched the bloody clip now. No one's going to remember it. Fine. Now I finally got it. Finally found it. And we'll watch the clip again afterwards to tie it together. So, yeah. So, they're running down the corridor. I thought we'd never outrun them. I'm not sure we did, Stacey. Could be anywhere. Stacey! Ah! Oh, my Bill. Now, Bill, are you in there? You see, again. And then the Doctor shows up and Sidemen come up. That could be a perfect social media episode of Doctor Who, right? You only need a couple of minutes. Here, let's play the clip again. The trailer, I should say. Dreadnought. It's better than the comic, and it reflects the artwork very, very well. The running's not entirely convincing. That's really the biggest problem.
I never thought we'd outrun them!
I'm not sure we did, Stacy. They could be anywhere.
Good cyber music. Okay. If he does episodes the same length as the cartoon strip, that's going to be fucking awesome. And again, that's Doctor Who designed for TikTok, right? I'm not just saying just make that. Doctor Who Radio Dinosaur. I did. I couldn't find it. Finally, I got it. Fine. Let's look at Doctor Who magazine. I've got it today. Oh God. That's a stupid story we might look at shortly. But we're going to start with the stupidest story of all time. Hey, you know those transmedia events that never work and everybody hates? Well, this time, let's try doing it with a Doctor that everybody already hates, right? And okay, she's one of the more beloved things from the Jodie era, which does look a lot better now after the Shooty era. The Shooty era was fucking awful. It was worse than the Jodie era. Big time, right? Big time. That's pretty darn bad, right? But, like, how stupid are they? Yeah, every time they do a transmedia event, it's an utter fucking failure because nobody fucking cares because they're always, like, they run for shit, quite frankly. The first one could have been good, right? Time Lord Victorious, it could have, again, here's how it should have run, right? Firstly, all the different things in it, like audios, the comic strips, the books, they should all be under the same blanket umbrella of, direction. And the Time Lord Victorious, that everyone's just doing their own thing, vaguely fitting into the story. Doctor Who magazine, no, it should have been much more reigned together and been one story. Secondly, they should have started off with an event like get Jake Dudman. Remember him? He could do a great 10th Doctor. Get Jake Dudman to do a 1 hour reading, right, of the first of part 1, right? And then And then say, and now you can get the book, the comic, blah blah blah, and get. But like that would have made it a fan event, right? That would have made it. And honestly, if Joe Martin did a live reading of some kind of audio story, right, that would get people watching. They're like, oh, that's pretty good, right? I mean, not as much as Jake Dubman, quite frankly, doing the 10th Doctor, but that actually would have got people, people watching, and then you turn it into like a fun thing, right? And you highlight all the other products, like you interview the author of the books, the people who did the comics, the audios. Make it like a 3-hour event, right? And you'll sell shit. It would have actually worked, right? And have it all cohesive and come together, and then have a closing event the same way with the final, right? And you can get the book, which goes into in much more detail, like the novelization. I think that's the way to sell a transmedia event, right? Have everything work together in unison, and have it be characters that people give a shit about, not Doom. Fuck off, Doom. And I'm sorry, the Fugitive Doctor doesn't do it. She just doesn't. Although it looks like she's going to be the comic strip next month, right? Maybe she will be permanently. Who knows? Anyway, Joe Martin talks to Doctor Magazine. Kindness and fairness. That's what the Doctor stands for. All the Doctors. Oh, well, good for you. Down to the wire. So, the Fugitive Doctor and unit battle Dalek, Cybermen, and Sontarans. And it sounds shit. I'm sorry, it sounds shit. Recreating the Lagos for the story in the engine. Why? Mind Warp. What really happened? Well, Perry was strapped to a beach and had buckets of water thrown over. More than that, who really cares? Remembering, was it Atney Head, right? Tony Head. God. Like, what about that, says Doctor Who? Really? I don't even know. New era for Doctor Who announced by BBC. And the new era is, there is no new era, right? There is no new era. There's nothing. We don't know what we're doing. It's not cancelled. It's not cancelled. Oh, no. No, I don't fairness in entry talk. It's not cancelled. They have every intention of making more Doctor Who. It's going to take them several years to get there, right? But it's okay because we've got shit like this. Why? The cover to the audiobook Circuit Breaker story, The Deadliest Weapon. Where is it? That's a good cover, actually. Has also been unveiled alongside forthcoming releases. The contribution to Circuit Breaker art features another of the Doctor's intimidating foes, the Cybermen, written by Steve Lyons and read by future Doctor Joe Martin and Eta Cyber leader David Banks. Just what a waste. Deadliest Weapon will be available on CD as a download from 30th of July on vinyl from Demon Records the following day. The covers the second Doctor Audio Shard of Life. That looks much better. Announced. And novelization of Android Zatara. Circuit Breaker just looks shit, right? Just what's this? Peter Davison. The Deluxe ones, the third and fourth Doctors, now they have the fifth. Oh, Dan would love that. Even I don't know if he's got into vinyl, but he would love that. I am cautiously optimistic about this new era, right? They may just be able to make good Doctor Who. Who knows, right? Who knows? Wait, where did I? Here's Big Finish. Let's have a look at this. News. Oh, Dorian Gray's back? Blimey. Brand new featuring audio in October. Okay, I like Dorian Gray. I think that's a series. I got all of them, right? Wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. There is a trailer for this out now, isn't there? When's this coming out? In November. That's quite a long time. Yeah, no, the Eighth Doctor stuff desperately needed a reboot. Oh my god. Here, let me see if I can find the trailer. Hang on, we'll go to Big Finish. Big Fish. Let's see if I can find the trailer. Oh, God. Okay, here, 1 second. Let's look at this. Copy image. Put this over here. Hang on. Photo. Let's try that again. I mean, look at it. You look at it and you go, what? Doctor Who with an angry face and a big gun? I mean, at least, you know, Osgood is trying to act like Osgood, playing with the glasses. And I don't know, it's like, that looks nothing like fucking Doctor Who to me. I am sorry. Anyway, yeah, so I am kind of into checking this out. I'm sure I saw a trailer for it. Yeah, so let's have another quick peruse. I just saw that and wanted to vomit in my own mouth. Said, really? Really? Oh, here it is. Doing. There we go. Twitter video downloader. Yeah, the Paul McGann range is something that desperately needs resuscitating. Okay, we agree. Download. Here it comes. Where am I up to? Oh, here. I was just putting up the new Big Finish thing.
Good afternoon. Am I speaking to Mr. Smith?
Hold on, this is a sales call. What planet are you on?
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, the 8th Doctor Adventures, New Pathways.
It does sound like, meeting a panda. That's kind of fun.
I told you I'm the Doctor. You must be from Earth, planet of cold calls.
This guy's a card.
Chase, I know you're scared.
What are you doing to my door?
You've only known me, a week? But from my perspective, I have known you this whole life.
You're so strange.
A confidant through it all. A lighthouse shining over a sea of chaos.
This is Alfie.
Let me give you a hand.
Like the laurel to my Herbie.
Cheers.
Please, trust me. I am the Doctor.
If all you have is a hammer, then every problem is a nail.
Forget sonic screwdrivers. Gaffer tape.
It just sounds like Doctor Who to me. It doesn't sound like they're being woke or stupid.
Solves everything.
Welcome aboard.
Big Finish. For the love of stories.
I'm probably going to give that a go, right? TARDIS and Telford, save the day. What are we saving the day for? First, the comic collections gathering together. Comic pages of BBC Children's Magazine, Doctor Who Adventures, featuring the 10th. Oh, so yeah, because they've run out of Doctor Who Magazine comic strips to do. All right. Is that a Slither? That's very cool. Well done, whoever made that. Okay, that's a bit of a suggestive shot. What's going on there? My 7-year-old daughter and I made a homemade TARDIS, and I thought I'll get my tits out for it. I mean, like, what the fuck's going on with that? Created entirely from recycled materials as part of the school challenge. My daughter Amelia Rose is a huge fan of Doctor Who, just like me. She put so much love and imagination and excitement into her first ever little blue box. What started as a fun project at home became something more magical when her school proudly showed her TARDIS to the entire school during assembly, where she was awarded the Star of the Week. As a parent, with such a beautiful moment, not only had she created something inspired by Doctor Who, but the little recycled TARDIS helped give her confidence and real life, confidence, pride, and real life sense of achievement. She was absolutely beaming. And here's my boobs. What do you think? I think they're very nice, darling. I think they're very nice, right? That's a great T-shirt it's got on. Guy talks about the Dalek Master Plan music. Sporting characters that would have made great companions. I am so not interested in that Raid box set, right? I am so not interested. what's this? How judgmental are the cast of Rivals? I really got to check that out, right? I really got to check that. I'm not checking this out. I mean, darling, I don't really have the energy to put into reading your work, but I am sure you're a diversity hire, right? I am positive you're a diversity hire, right? You might be able to write. I don't bloody know, right? I don't bloody know. Maybe I'll do a show about this. Joe Martin, the Council of State doctor. I kind of want to go over this article, so I bet this is horrendous. Maybe we'll do that on another show, right? I bet this is cringeworthy. Oh yeah, okay. So the woke white guy made the doctor look like a pimp. That's good. How is this outfit any fucking different? It's got a hat. That's it. You put a hat on her. Is this where I got my Doc Martens from? Nah, I get it from this little shop in London, which probably closed now. It's been open for like 130 years. Oh, daddy. Why is Doctor Who dead, I wonder? I don't know. I know. And like, okay, she's looking weird. What it takes to join in? No, fuck off. Go away. Okay, I hate this fucking gun and angry expression she's got. Right? It looks like she's shooting her dick off. She just does. Right? And they're doing the comic strip next month. Well, I wonder if what's his name? Was it Roger Leach? No, friend of the channel. I can't remember his name though. He's been doing this Conan comic called The Atlantean. Right? I mean, God, this is like the epitome of TV I never want to see. I may be a bit of assistance, not really. Amari, I mean, you're very nearly the Doctor Who, I think, but somebody more gay than you got it, amazingly. Richard Croft, life and designs. Throughout the years of Doctor Who, the series has packed in countless iconic, memorable looks, not only for the Doctor, but their companions, but also for the many worlds they visit, from Dawn of Time to the Edge of the Universe. Costume designer Richard Cross contributes the 5 stories and ages. Ackmore visits Royston Museum to see a celebration of his work, right? Okay. Again, I would love to see Delta and Bannerman with new AI effects. Take out the baby, put a decent one in, and cut it down to 45 minutes. I bet that might be watchable. I should have, you know what? I should really go through this article as well. A history of interview with Al Delwar, right? Delwar from Character Options. I mean, they have really done stalwart stuff over the years, right? This is where I stopped buying it though, because they went to a 3 3/4 inch range. Look, this is a lovely master. It really is. People, with your attention, please. It's such a swizz they're not selling that Doctor with the Yeti, right? They really should do. People, this one sold like hotcakes. Nobody realized how shit the new era is going to be, right? Again, if I had like unlimited funds, I would have totally got this, but I don't even have my figures out anymore, right? I kind of moved on from it, I have to tell you. Action Replay, we asked Al for his favorites among the Doctor's figures produced by characters since 2005, in no particular order. Okay. Morbius Monster, Silver Nemesis, Cyberman. Oh, why do you like that one so much? This is probably one of my favorite Cybermen we've done. I thought very hard to have the chest unit as a separate component. I said it wouldn't be accurate if it didn't look a bit loose. He's actually right. He's actually right. He likes the Caesar Doom one the best. Vok Robot. Dalek. Fine. I have to include the classic Daleks. I'm also going to choose one from Planet of Death. I really like the big ones. Okay, this is a nice figure. The 8th Doctor TV movie. 6th Doctor. This is the most recent version of the 6th Doctor, and I think it's the best one we've done. This isn't my favorite costume, but figure-wise, I think it's the best. I like the one with the blue coat myself. The War Doctor. The Dark Water Cybermen. Meh. Again, I like, this is lovely. I like this, but I'm not buying the shooty characters to get this. So fuck me, bye-bye. And I don't even do these anymore. This is an interesting article. Sean Longmore and Chris Thompson talk about providing visual elements for Rutons versus Sontarans. I mean, like this work really is excellent. Like, I wouldn't get by this range because it starts with her, so fuck off. Right? No, I'm not interested. But I mean, these are just great pieces of art he does, right? I really love these covers. They had I guess that must be 3D printed Ruton model. But again, I'm like, this is nice, but why not do it by AI? I'm sorry. Again, I mean, just beautiful work. I mean, it is really genuinely beautiful work. What's this? These are the fantastic trailers Chris has created for Big Finish. I mean, yeah, no, there've been a lot of good ones, but they kind of haven't been many around lately. You'll never walk alone. Oh, fuck off. This is a book about the being a gay Doctor Who fan. How can you think you're alone being a gay Doctor Who fan? If you're straight, you can go, wait, am I alone? I need a book like this for straight people. Right? Lagos and beyond. The story ended. Doctor Who took Doctor Who to Africa and Nigerian city of Lagos. Weird they laid off on the gay stuff with Shooty on that episode, right? Because that's so acceptable in Lagos, isn't it? Right, Inuit Elms, director Michaela McPherson, and costume designer Pam Down, and castmate Shul Rimi and Varada Seth, who considers this unique episode. Look, I'll be frank. I think this shouldn't have been Doctor Who. I think this should have been a standalone series. There was a lot going on there, right? There's a lot going on in this episode, and there's a lot of really very good ideas. But it wasn't Doctor Who, right? At no point did it feel like Doctor Who. It felt like trying to make Doctor Who something else so you can do your own thing, right? And again, this episode as a standalone, mini series, not in the Doctor Universe, I think would have been much stronger, like 4 or 5 parts, like give the story room to breathe. But it was just kind of unintelligible. And again, Doctor Who in it was just very much shoehorned. It's just strange to me. They had to do how many page article like talking about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, they had the future Doctor show up as well in this for some reason. Michaelis continued his memories of playing Scarro's worst on the set of 2012 action spectacular Asylum of the Daleks. Well, good for you. This month in 1991. Oh, Behind the Sofa. I went to this. This is just before I left England. Right? This is just, the museum moving image. This is just before I left England. Yeah. Oh, God. Time and space. Piss off. Really? Really? I'm like, Alan Cummins is out. Let's fuck him. All these people. Anybody who thinks that was an accurate representation of England today, they're out their fucking mind. Oh, the right wing. It's back. They want to kill us all. Russell Davies really genuinely thinks that we were nice to gay people in the 90s and 2000s so we can find them and then kill them. No, Russell, I kept fucking telling you like that nobody wants to queer stuff with kids. Keep the drag queen story out. You can't have both, right? As you found out, and now you say, oh, they're trying to kill me. No. What's this? New Sideman Time makes it a good soldier. That was a good episode. A good story. The Uda Harris, okay. And this is, I think, the final shot of Shooty as the Doctor ever. Right? I think bye-bye. I will never see you again. And not missed at all. Okay, Nicola, just lay down on the beach here. We're going to throw a couple of buckets of water over you. Don't worry, darling. But I'm not wearing any underwear. We know, Jan. We know, Nicola. We know, darling. Fine. I think they redid the effects of this, didn't they? For the Tales of the TARDIS, didn't they? I can't remember. This was probably the strongest part of Trial of the Time Lord. Man, Jasmine Krieger's got older. Right, Planet Crenoid. Really? Again, it's not... you can't do this with all the woke shit at the same time because I'm just not going to give you the time of day. Meddling Monks Part 3. Yeah, again, oh God. Gemma Whelan as a meddling nun. Dumbest idea ever. They should have got a comedian, right, to play. If you want to do a female monk, you should have got a comedian, which Gemma Whelan isn't, right? These side men never really appealed to me, I have to say. But this is part of the build a Yeti thing, right? Russos versus Sontarans. Never mind. Stones of Blood, read by John Leeson and Jeffrey Beavers. Oh, very nice. Farewell to Torchwood. The shrine comes down. Fuck me, bye-bye, goodbye. Who's written this? Beth Axford. Oh, what a shock. Another chance to join the 15th Doctor and Belinda on their travels in this audio adventure, but no, we're all cool. I am looking forward to this. This is coming out when? Is it this month or next month? Hang on, let's have a look. I think, is it July? I think it's July. Or is it this month? Hang on, I'm looking at Big Finish right now. We're in June. Yeah, next month, right? Next month. I like the weekly release thing. I think it's a really good idea. So yeah, I do hope that one goes well. Other Worlds. Look, Kabaddi won't come back. I'm very, very okay with checking out what's it called again? John Cole show, right? I think John Cole show could probably pull it off. And he might be able to do a good Capaldi too. The Decayed Master, the Doctor's Deathless Nemesis, haunts Victorian corridors of Logmore House. But what for? I can't remember. Jane Slavin. Again, I feel bad that the Space Security Service, that it didn't come out years ago, right? Again, once you've gone broke, I run screaming from you, right? This is just the weirdest reconnection ever. Ray is back in the TARDIS. I mean, don't get me wrong, Sarah Griffiths has aged very well. Very, very pretty woman. What's this? With the TARDIS returning to the face of future Dr. Comics, Paul Scoon selects the finest comic strips. What's it go? That's Children of the Revolution. That's actually a pretty good one. Liberation of the Daleks. What's that one from? 22, 23, Intertwined the Overlap. Oh, right, that was the 14th Doctor. The Daleks! Dogs of Doom. Yeah, okay, fine. Stuart Manning talks about, with summer in Pride Month coming to a close, Stuart Manning and Doctor Who's attitude to getting away from it all. Just like, why is there wall-to-wall pride in Doctor? It's like fuck off. So you got the Future Doctor comic strip. What next for the Doctor? Nobody fucking knows. Right? Nobody fucking knows. Did they say who's working on that? Honorable Society? Again, it just looks shit. It really genuinely looks shit, doesn't it? And I got to get the new Ninth Doctor release. Even though this whole season is set on bloody in the Power State, I'm so fucking bored with it. Like, what a dumb idea, right? What's it? How many pages is this? This is readable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. I'll get that last page. Don't care about talk to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Not bad. 20 pages. Interesting so far. 21, 22, 23, 24. Nope. I mean, I might read that just to be pissed off. Not really. No. Not for me. No. Hey, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, 28 pages out of 83. Is that worth buying? I don't know. I will say no. Boy got it on the cover alone, quite frankly. Oh, mate, it looks crap, doesn't it? It does look crap. I have to go. I didn't realize how late it was. Bollocks. I was going to do more stuff. Right? I have to go. I got to go to synagogue in about 10 minutes. About 20 minutes, I should say. And I got a few other things to do before that. BBC didn't pay the rent. Well, I could. Yes, that is true. That is true. Stephen Braddock, how you doing? Anybody else haven't said hello to Pete Rich? Says hello to you. Atty Tree is here. I do Atty Tree. Thank you for joining us. And I think Julie Dunn is here. How you doing, Julie Dunn? I had high hopes that they both fall off a building. I don't know who we're talking about. I don't know who we're talking about. But I hope they'll be fine. Hi, Rabbi, says Stephen Barry. Yeah, she's got a new hat. It's Malibu Stacy in The Simpsons all over again. It is. It is. I just wanted to show you this quickly before I go. The next Doctor latest odds. Here are the 11th stars tip to take over. I mean, fuck off, Alan Cumming. Really? That's the last thing they need. Aidan Turner, good choice. No, fuck off, Michael Sheen. No, Billy Piper. Yes, Sylvester McCoy. Not Sylvester McCoy. What the fuck did I say? Peter Capaldi. Was there another page I go to? It was supposed to have 11 of these. Oh, next page. Yes, we accept it all. Who's that? Joe Martin, no. Eve Miles, no. David Tennant, fuck no. Paul McGann, yes. Gallagher, no. Donald Gleason, no, he's too obvious, I think. And Christopher Eccleston, well, good luck to you all there. Good luck. Oh, mate, we'll have to go with that more today. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am back on Dan's channel. If he's having a stream on Saturday night, who knows what dares to dream. If not, I'm back here on Sunday with more obscene cyber filth to offend and amaze you. With that, I'm going to hit the end broadcast, but I'm going to hit it again.